Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Can you hear it alright? You hear me alright in the game? You hear me clicking through things? Now I wish to know thine appearance. You can't just see me. Does Arceus not have eyes? Come here and show me it really quickly if you don't mind. Let's go with pale blue, black hair boy. It's like a bluish black, like a blackish. I don't know. Yeah, fucking actually want to play a lady. What is thy name? Oh, what is my name? I can't. I don't know where you live. Yo, what's up, Kelzogo? Yeah, just eat. All is correct as it should be.
Exception's about to happen.
Well, turn the volume off. I just want to look at it. See if it comes up correct. Yo, yeah, that's perfect. All right, cool. That's all I needed.
All right, cool.
Thank you. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Eek. Arceus got scared. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Bet. My cell phone. Help me, my cell phone. Big boy. Oh yeah. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh shit. Are those them Pokemons talking? Are you alive, my girl? I don't know whose voice it's supposed to be, so I don't know if I'm... I feel like he should be a little goofier. We'll figure it out. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. There we go. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come on, come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Oh, I don't know. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crow! Plish splash. Taking a bath. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I'd just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd be here. Appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Eek. The name has quite the ring to it. I imagine you must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levinton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. This is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here would... Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon. Why must you run them from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3, wait! I'm gonna get you. Oh, that's not. That's my cell phone. That's my cell phone. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. I don't feel like you had to tell me that. You found something that resembles a phone. It's not a phone. It just looks like one. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Shit. Guess I'll just put that in my pocket. Sigh, alas, another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Jesus Christ, Rowlet can photosynthesize. Crew! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Boom! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. I don't like that one. Plish Splash. How does that sound anything like what Oshawott just said? Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50? Mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down inside the ball, comfy as can be. Prove it. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'll be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. It's so simple you can't fucking do it. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose. Okay, good. Given my own dire lack of skill in this area, I'm glad he called himself on it. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving it around as you do. Use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target. It releases your Pokeball. If it hits the Pokeball, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Alright, bet. Gotcha. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Eek. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. They're just little guys. Bum 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 bum. Gotcha, bitch. I can hardly believe it, Eek. Incredible. You know many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Come here, Rowlet. Gotcha. The face. Oh. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Where the hell did he go? Come here. Got him. Got him. Oh no. I forgot to change my Twitch stuff. Let's shall I go away? Let's do that. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Eek, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason for you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arcphone, you say. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. Boy, I need my water doing all this talking. We in the field called such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon that can be found in the region. But, in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? You've convinced me. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort you out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Scary. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Good, good. I've gained the trust of the professor. Now I can sabotage the Jubilife village. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to... The road we're on now is known to the locals as Kanala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters of the entire Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered that escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left, the wallflower it's called. Your arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Whoa. Use the button to view the map on your arc phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and requests. Hey yo, I'm free. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. I don't know if I like that voice for him. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuse for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Who was it, Professor Levinton? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with the move called Thunder Shock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. Oh, this is Levinton. Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Fuck! But everything will be quite alright now. Eek here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. Gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Levinton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped in his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Ho ho, a most reliable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Sounds like a bitch. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Bene, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Bene. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of the great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. It's an oddly advanced term for these ancient people to just come up with on their own. Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Yes. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where your Eek will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack, but the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex, and we can do better for this guy's voice. The slow progress on the slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. Maybe. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Eek. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if its members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Eek join the Survey Corps unless she passes the trial. Not to worry. I have a complete confidence in Eek's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Eek, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. I don't want to pass this trial. Captain Silene's like Hisui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Give me my Pokemon already. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Yo, go to my bed. I want my Pokemon already. Yo, go to sleep. Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Cool. Saving your progress. I know how to save. Rest until tomorrow morning, yes. Oh, Sabania. Run away, Bidoof. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. I am awake. Did you sleep all right? I know it's not easy in a strange new land. We'd better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. New hairstyle means a fresh outlook, and a fresh outlook lets you change your fortunes. Okay. I have a feeling all these people are going to say very generic things until I can actually get their quest and missions. Wait, is this headquarters? Am I crazy? No. I mean, yes, I am crazy. Oh. Stupid. I had to think for it and everything.
Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what their voice should sound like. They're everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. The Medical Corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die. Well, you think you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am, I've brought Eek. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch the 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Neato. When do I get cool clothes? That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Pardon, Eek. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Eek absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Woo! Boom! Plish Splash. Go on, Eek. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to find off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? See, it's like I've already played this game, and yet I still can't bring myself to choose any of these Cyndaquil. I mean, how could you? Don't get me wrong, Oshawott pretty cool. Rowlette's alright. Cyndaquil? Ah. Yes. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You say shoved? You receive Cyndaquil. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokeball when you're out in the field. Splash! Look at those two cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Eek with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Eek fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist with my research for now. Blue Splash. By the by, what species is Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use in your trial, then. Those Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat. They work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Bet. Yo. Yo. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? That's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Togepi. Got him. What a nerd. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Hey, yo. No move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn even more moves and grow even stronger. So few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Neat! You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination for your map and let rest of the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way someone can collect you if things go wrong. Hey, I hope you make it through this. You're Eat, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care of it. Come back alive. Yeah, I know. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Eek's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this? Oh, this is Aspiration Hill. Look, a Bidoof. He wears such a warm hat for a seemingly hot area. Yeah, that does look like it'd be thick. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. What? I know how to catch a Pokemans. Oh, you mean the professor? Yeah, his hat looks thick too. I know how to catch a Pokemon. Alright. I'm gonna get you, Bidoof. You better watch out. I'm coming, Bidoof. Big got him. One Bidoof caught. Now on we march. I gotta hold my hand through this whole thing. Now Starly here it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. But not to worry. Crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Crouching down. Got him. Little puppy dreams over here. And that's Starly caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. This is not dialogue, this is literally instructions. Nice. Good job, Cindy. There it is. Shinx. It made it sound like such a big deal. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. Oh. Actually didn't remember that. not to worry. I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball and try to catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at the wild Pokemon if you want to battle. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Oh, so it's gonna make me, huh? Why is that Sheik so tough? Got him. Wait, did you really? You really did it. You did it. That's three species of Pokemon caught. And you really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Levinton the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Oh ho! You said you passed the trial with flying colors. And it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Eek. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Got to admit, it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come on, come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Thanks for just leaving me behind, fellas. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander, and then your first official order from your captain. Okay. I like how they just have multiple sets of colored contacts in this past world. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get you a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Oh. Hey, I knew the purple or the pink eyes would look good. Yeah, that's baller. Now present yourself to the commander. Aye. You gotta tell me twice. Sneaky. Looking good. Yes. I've been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Eek. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on the situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. You've got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Eek. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yes, sir. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you'll need this. Ooh. And $3,000 as well. You'll have to buy necessary materials. Ray, you're expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way you can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go on the craft work so you can try it yourself. My name is Anth, and I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I'd hope they fit. And a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village's humble shops. Hey, hey! This way to the craftworks. Yeah, I get it. I saw you over there. This here's the craftworks, and there's that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend it however you like. Any recipes you need should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, you just choose what you want and make it. Oh, crafting items, I get it. Pokeball. Wow, crafting items is easy as hell. Whoopsie. Just messing with some stuff on the computer really quickly. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. I never feel like I thought it worked that way. I kind of always just assumed that it was like the Pokeballs made them shrink down. Not just like this innate ability that Pokemon have that the Pokeballs were taking advantage of. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex. Aw, yeah. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'll be happy to explain more about the research task I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Eek. Am I free yet? I want to be free to do free things. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Okay. Give me that quest. Yes, I'll get you a Wurmple. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Levinton, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance to become stronger. He said it was a phenomena called evolution. So I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There will be a reward in it for you. I promise. Just give me a Wurmple if you can. Wurmple can evolve. You're that newcomer that fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and compile that Pokedex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures. But when I see a Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex the moment you've completed it. How many do you have to... You have to catch 10 of them or something, I think. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use. I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have the yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief it is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's of thought. Take a bone to the brain. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Oh, real quick. Gotta pee. Heading outside the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Wait a second. Felt a sneeze coming. Just a burp, I guess. Oh, it's still there. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference any time. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other awards for your work. Now, there's one more nugget of wisdom I've got to share, Eek. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge, like your life depends on it. Dodge! Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. See? That's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by fierce attacks of wild Pokemon. And that's key if you'd rather not end up blacked out in some field like I did. When those Shinx got me with Thundershock, I might have been done for if the security corps hadn't come to save me. But hey, no need to worry. You've got me here to give you tips. I'll teach you plenty. Yeah, the guy who got taken out by Shinx. Thanks. Okay, it's wide to dodge. I got it. Get ready for some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with ZL. I don't like reading dialogue when it's just instructions. When it comes to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go out and ahead. Can you just leave me alone already? I want to catch Mons. Got him. Tubadoof. Spoiled apricot. It's spoiled. I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check the research task for it. Just it's the same thing. You just told me how to do that. I did it. For real? What a punk. Nice. defeated with ground type moves. Is there male and female shakes? Got him. Got him. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. So what is that? Oh, so I gotta get all the way up to the... Or I could defeat some. Get some of the easy task. Number of different forms you obtained. Does that just apply to male and female? Surely there aren't that many different male and females, though. There's a Wurmple. Come here, Mr. Wurmple. You're mine. Hey, yo! Wurmple. Oh, I can sprint. That's good to know. Damn. That's it. You caught Shanks. How do I... Nope. Ah. Got him. I wonder if battling them and catching them counts as defeated. I guess that's a pretty easy thing to check, because I haven't actually defeated any. Okay, no. Oh, but I caught its second form. I guess that is just male and female. It's never really counted as another form, in my opinion, but whatever. What, you want something? Sin's gonna give it to him. Noise. Bidoof. Oh, fuck. I just threw a Pokeball at that tree. Damn it. Oh, heavy. I got some fat Bidoofs. Ponyta, eh? Nice. Got him. Feeling worn out? Have a rest in the tent at one of our base camps. You can also rest there to pass some time if it's nighttime and you're scared of being out surveying. The tent is a fine option. Okay, so you're just here to give me like tips. Oh, piss. Wait for it. We don't want the Starly to see us now. both Kai's now being spotted. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, I must retrieve some water. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's pop this out here. Pop this out. Here. There we go. I like that better. Pop you back there. Pop you back there. There we go. Damn it. Gotcha.
Nice. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you in it with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle it to catch it. Take further damage after the edge of the screen have turned red. You'll become overwhelmed and black out. Speaking of which, your research task for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. You gotta see the move in battle for it to count towards the task, so battling is extra key here. I'm going to on ahead. Come catch up once you've checked off some Weasel tasks. What if I don't want to check off Weasel task? Only have 4 Pokeballs left. What's up, nerd? Ah! Whoops. A weasel? Oh. Get wrecked, nerd. I go for the catch. Don't want Cindy to die. I guess let's go back. Ah, cool. Fast travel. It's okay. A weasel. Oh, I need some more apricorns. Shit, Alpha Rapidash. I throw one Pokeball at it if I can get there without being seen. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Oh, this means it can't be caught without battling it, right? Don't see me. Ah!
You're doing pretty well for a mystery stranger from the sky. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. A kit containing everything you might need for crafting, even when there is no workbench around. Hey, you get that pretty early on. What's the point of having all the crafting benches even around? Research going all right? You can see if you've got a task ready to turn in on the Pokedex's cover. Yeah, I think I've got a task ready to turn in. Once you've got some tasks good and done, go check in with Professor Levitt and see you soon. Oh shoot, why don't I just do this? Boop. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work, dear girl. This seems to be a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. On that note, let me check the research task you've completed thus far. Ooh. A backstrike. Oh. Like hitting them from behind. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. There you go. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Geek. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. Seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you've officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. All right. You can now use heavy balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Nice. Oh shit. It's a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. Higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today, at least you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. So, Eek, my girl, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual horde of potato mochi tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request Beauregard had? Well, most people here don't know much about Pokemon, you've noticed, right? So it's our job as the Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed, so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while others' requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Ray? What's it all about? That one might be better fit for Eek than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. Ah, yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in the Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Hey, Eek, before I go meet Mai about that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Of course. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate's full right now. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. And that is? I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. That's right. Take a look at my very own partner. Pika! This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Pika! But watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. Good luck, nerd. Jesus. That's gonna kill Cyndaquil. That's so lame. Battle decided. Whoa, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. Except for some reason, Cyndaquil, I guess, just gets his ass kicked by special attack moves. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon. You don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? Biga. Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack. You see, that's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be to get a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Whose voice is this? Oh, okay. The name's Zisu, captain of the security corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give you what advice I could. Captain Zisu, I'm master of an ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out before going to tackle Mai's request. You remember? I mentioned it earlier. I'm heading down to see about Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready to meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, and maybe even teaching them some new moves from Zisu. All right. I think I'm gonna call it there. I do want to check this out though really quickly. This needs to be a brighter color. Maybe we could do something like this. Yeah. And then we can select the gradient to be